Hello guys, today we're going to be working on this LG French door refrigerator. The model number it's on the display and this is the 4-door model. Welcome to DIY Repair Now. Read all the warnings, and during this video you will see one or more of these icons to help you do this repair safe. The first thing we're going to do is disconnect the refrigerator or turn it off at the breaker to avoid electric shock. Here's another footage where you can see the model number clearly, and then you can write it down for your paperwork or to start finding parts for it. So the complaint on this refrigerator is that it's not making any ice, or when it makes ice, it doesn't come out the way it's supposed to, that it's getting jammed, and we're gonna find out what's going on. Now this ice maker is a little different than the one I see before, but they all work pretty much the same. The only difference is that this design makes the ice in a ball, and the ones I see before makes ice in like a square cubes. Now this design brings like a piece of rubber around it, where I'm going to show you later on. Now in this next footage, I'm going to show you how to remove the door. To be able to access to the ice maker, you have to press those tabs and it will release the rails for the door. As you can see, sometimes this piece flies away. As you see in this footage, it always fell off when you're removing the door. But once you replace those tabs, it will the rails will move back and you can release the whole door. You're gonna see later on when I put it on, and then or otherwise just go back in the video and play it a couple times until you see where you need to press those tabs. I'm gonna show you in a little bit again how to remove those, how to press those tabs. This is what I was telling you before. If you press those tabs with a screwdriver, it will release the rails. It's one on each side. And now I'm going to try to get to the ice maker. You will have two Phillips screws on each side and the front part of the ice maker. And the back part, there's no screws. It's just a slag where the ice maker fits in. This is the reset button. You want to reset the ice maker to see if anything wrong with it. You can see the original audio, and it's getting jammed. I'm sorry guys, I couldn't put the whole audio on this video because the customer was keep talking and we were having a conversation and nobody wants to hear that. So I put a little bit of audio there, that way you can hear where the ice maker is trying to go to a cycle when I press the reset button and this piece of rubber is getting stuck. I will show you very clearly how the ice balls are getting stuck with the rubber, and that's the main thing. I think this is a very horrible design, and at this point I reset it. I came the day before, reset it, and it started working, and it jams again. So I don't even know if how long it's gonna last if we put a new one. This one lasts a little bit over a year or less than a year, but I really think, you see how I'm trying to push down and it's completely jammed. I mean, we got water coming in, but there's no it doesn't go to the cycle. It keeps getting jammed. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off, and we're gonna proceed to replace the ice maker because it didn't work, whatever we did the day before, which it was get it on jammed and make reset the ice maker to make water come in, and it keeps getting stuck. So we're gonna remove the two Phillips screws with a Phillips screwdriver, or you can use the drill. As you see in this footage, you can use a small drill. You don't have to have a DeWalt 20 volt battery in it. This is a little too big for it, but you know, it works. So go ahead and remove the two Phillips screws. They hold the ice maker on this area, and as you can hear, sometimes I put the original audio, but the customer keeps, you know, talking to me, so I have to basically mute most of the audio from this video. And sometimes we have dogs barking in the back as well, and then, you know, nobody wants to hear that. The reason why I say is because a lot of people ask me why you don't leave the original audio. As you see in the back, it was just a slag. You can see in this footage right there, it has like a male to female slag on the back. And next, you're gonna go ahead and remove the harness. Remember, every harness has a tab. If you press it, it will come out. It's just a little uncomfortable here, but I finally was able to release the tab and get the ice maker out. As you see, there's the compartment of the ice maker, and this is the bad ice maker, defected ice maker. As you see, the eyeballs are there, and there's no way to release it from the piece of rubber. It shouldn't be doing that. And like I said, I think this is a very bad design where people's gonna have to keep replacing this ice maker like every year or so. A lot of people like this ice balls to, you know, drinks and wine or things like that for special drinks. So this is the new ice maker. As you see, it's identical. There's no difference between them. This is the part number right there. You can find this part. It will be a link in the description of this video. So if you need one of this, just go to the description and you will find a link right there. Now we're going to go ahead this ice maker out of the bag, and we're going to proceed to do the installation. As you see, I see no difference. Like I said before, this is the harness. Everything is the same. Like sometimes when it's a defective ice maker, they will make a change in a you know, certain ways, but this one I don't see any difference. So they haven't made any improvement for this type of ice maker. And I find out that, you know, it's not fair that because of this bad design, people will have to keep spending money or basically eliminate this fixture on this refrigerator by turning off the ice maker and then just use the other ice maker on the top, because this one brings two ice makers. So it's not that you're going to run out of ice. This is a fixture that sometimes people will buy this refrigerator for this fixture. You know, people that, you know, are bartenders or people that like to have the drinks very nice. You know, just look for the harness connection and the male to female connection in the back. You know, set it in place and go ahead and install the two Phillips screws that holds the ice maker in place. At this point, we're pretty much done. After this, we're going to go ahead and reset the ice maker to put it in cycle and basically make water to come in the ice maker, which we already know because there was ice balls in the other ice maker. And as you see, I just turn it on and I'm pressing the reset button on the bottom. Let's just see right there. It's going through the cycle. And again, the customer keeps, you know, talking to me, so I couldn't put the audio. I apologize for that. But I'm going to go ahead and put a little short piece of audio. That way you guys can hear where the water, you know, actually is coming into the ice maker. It does this a couple times because it's pretending that it's dumping ice. As you see how those sticks push the rubber, and that's how it should be dumping the ice. But you can hear it right now. There's the water coming in. And at this point, like I said, you know, this is the only thing we can do. We couldn't do anything else with the other ice maker. We try, but it keeps getting stuck. I don't know if that rubber brings a little piece of anything else, but this bar is back in place. As you can see, that bar always flies away. So just find a way to put it back in place. It's very simple. And just push the door in place. But to make it go in the top, you have to press this rail. There you go. When you hear that click, that means it went to. All right, guys. If this video helped you in any way, you can show us appreciation by giving us a tip using the following options that you see on the screen. If you cannot provide with a tip, is another way to support this channel by just dropping off a comment in the comment section down below. Subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and turn on the bell to receive notifications. Thanks for watching.